I'm Michael C. Hall, and in just a little bit I'm going to take part in a direct action with Extinction Rebellion. I'm doing this because I know too much for denial to be an option, and I can't live in despair and grief unaccompanied by action. I feel morally obligated to act, to do my part, and to be a part of the community of people who are recognizing that no one is coming to save us. As far as the specific action that I'm going to be taking part in today, it's centered around Wall Street. It's highlighting the fact that, contrary to popular perception, the fossil fuel industry does not have unlimited resources. They are in fact underwritten by the American banking system. Since the Paris Accords, $1.9 trillion has been invested into the fossil fuel industry to help perpetuate the climate emergency. Chase Bank alone has funneled $196 billion into the fossil fuel industry. That's just one bank. There are choices being made all the time that are perpetuating this emergency. And we're trying to highlight that. We're trying to tell the truth about that. It may look fantastical or silly, these pools of blood, people lying in them. This is representative of something that's real. Lives that are being lost, lives that have been lost as a direct result of the perpetuated investment in fossil fuels and the suffering it causes. I'm well aware that this is in no way guaranteed to solve the problem. It's just a blip, but the accumulation of many blips, we hope, will create some sort of critical mass and will require governments and the media to tell the truth about what's happening and act accordingly. Whether or not it works is almost not the problem. There is something about denying things to the degree that you just back away and throw up your hands that, for me at least, is spiritually corrosive. Several years ago, I had the humbling opportunity to visit Bangladesh and see firsthand that the climate emergency is not theoretical for so many people in this world. People in Bangladesh are suffering now. They're on the move constantly because their homes are underwater. Their farmland is so oversaturated with salt water that they can't grow food. That water just to drink is actually poisonous. People are dying now, suffering now. These people on the front lines, ironically, are the people who have done the least to create this catastrophe and are suffering the most because of it. Having had the visceral experience of seeing that with my own eyes definitely has a good deal to do with why I'm here today. There's a sense of powerlessness that accompanies that, a sense of grief, a sense of responsibility as someone who lives in this part of the world and participates in the system that is leading to the destruction of their way of life. I think it gave birth in me a desire to do something other than just despair, because despair accompanied by nothing but that is in itself an action. Whether or not today solves anything is really not important to me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep allowing my grief and despair to propel me to action. I'm so thankful that Extinction Rebellion has come along and given me the opportunity to rebel and to be a rebel for life.